Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this video, this is K.R. Bhardwaj and you're watching Font of English Education, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of the English language. Today we are going to learn about relative pronoun what. This is the 11th video of pronoun and 5th video of relative pronoun. The last video of relative pronoun. A quick recall what we have learned till now about pronouns. In the very first video of pronoun, we learned about introduction and types of pronouns. What is a pronoun and how many types of pronouns are there in English. And the second, third, fourth video of pronouns, we learned about personal pronouns, subjective case, objective case, and possessive case of pronoun. Subjective case I, objective case me, and possessive case mine. And I also gave you an overview of pronouns. When two or more pronouns are used together in a sentence, we use them in an order, in a sequence 1, 2, 3 and 2, 3, 1. 1 stands for first person, 2 stands for second person, 3 stands for third person. When do we write them in 1, 2, 3 order, and when do we write them 2, 3, 1 order? I explained each and everything. And I also taught you about persons, first person, second person, third person. What is a person and why? Why we call them person. And in the fifth video of pronoun, we learned about demonstrative pronoun. This, that, these, those, such, and one. And when we talk about sixth video of pronoun, we learned about interrogative pronoun. Who, whom, whose, which, and what. When interrogative pronouns are used to ask question, when these words are used to ask question, is called interrogative pronoun. For example, what is your name, and what work do you do, what is your occupation, and what was she doing, etc, etc. Where do you live? It's not a pronoun, guys. I explained each and everything. Where, why, how. These are not pronouns, these are adverbs. And in the last 5 videos of pronoun, we learned about relative pronouns. Relative pronoun who, whom, whose, which, and that. Who is used for human being for subjective case, whom is used for human being for objective case. And when we talk about whose is used for human being for possessive case, to show possession. When we talk about which is used for non-human being, for objects, for animals, for things. When we talk about selection and choice, in this case, which is used for human being as well. I taught you in the very last video uses of that as a relative pronoun. What is the need behind using that as a relative pronoun, whereas we have many pronouns? Who for subjective case, whom for objective case, both are used for human being. Which is used for non-human being. Whose is used to show possession. And what is the need behind using that? I explained each and everything. I taught you very thoroughly in the very last video uses of that as a relative pronoun. That is used in 3 situations. Number 1, when we have 2 antecedents. One is human being, second one is non-human being. In this case, we use relative pronoun that, not who. Who is, as you know, who is used for human being and which is used for non-human being. If both the antecedents have been given in the sentence, in this case we have to use that as a relative pronoun. And second, with superlative degree. With superlative degree, we use that as a relative pronoun. When we use superlative degree with antecedent, in this case we use relative pronoun that, not who, not which, not whom. This is the most intelligent why, whom I ever seen. It's an incorrect sentence. We have to say this is the most intelligent boy that I have ever seen will be the correct answer. And third, that is used as a relative pronoun with some words such as all, the same, the only, the little, the few, nothing, none, anything, everything, etc., etc. with these words. When these words are used with antecedent, in this case we use relative pronoun that, not who, whom, and whose. Now let's start learning about relative pronoun what. Guys, point to be noted. We learned in the 6th video of pronoun, okay, interrogative pronoun, about what is used as an interrogative pronoun when what is used to ask questions. What is your name? Okay, what is her name? What do you do for living? What is your occupation? You can say what did you do yesterday. So when what is used to ask question, it is called an interrogative pronoun. Guys, point to be noted. When what is used to ask question, in this case what is an interrogative pronoun. And when we talk about what is used as a relative pronoun, when it is used to relate something. Guys, point to be noted. What is used in 3 types of pronoun? What is used in 3 terms, okay, as a pronoun? First, interrogative pronoun. Second, exclamatory pronoun. I will teach you about it. Exclamatory pronoun. What after that? Exclamation mark. As an exclamatory pronoun, what is used? And third is what is used as a relative pronoun. I will teach you each and everything step by step. My dear friends, as you know, our relative pronoun is used to relate noun, pronoun and antecedent. Antecedent means a word which is modified by a relative pronoun, about which relative pronoun gives us extra information, tells us extra something about antecedent of previous word. I hope you know about relative pronoun and I hope you know about antecedent. I explained each and everything in the previous videos. If you haven't watched previous videos, please go to the description and watch all videos. I explained each and everything. So here guys, point to be noted. As I mentioned before, relative pronoun takes an antecedent. You know, relative pronoun is used to modify an antecedent. But guys, point to be noted, what is the only one relative pronoun that doesn't have its own antecedent? It doesn't have a noun, it doesn't have an antecedent. With the help of examples, I will explain you each and everything. Let me write some examples. Have a look at the word. Here are some examples. First, eat what you like. Guys, as I taught you, what is a relative pronoun that doesn't have its own antecedent? Guys, point to be noted. Eat what you like. Here, what is a relative pronoun? As you know, this eat what you like, it's an imperative sentence. I hope you know about imperative sentence. Imperative sentence means a sentence, okay, which gives us order, suggestion, advice, etc., etc. Okay, here subject is hidden. You is hidden. You eat what you like. Okay, so here guys, point to be noted. Here eat is a verb. It's relative pronoun. I'm so sorry, I'm writing roughly. Verb is eat. What is a relative pronoun? Okay, this is extra. What you like is a relative clause. I hope you know about it. In the previous videos, I explained each and everything: antecedent, relative pronoun, relative clause, etc., etc. Relative. What is a relative clause? What is a relative pronoun? What is an antecedent? So here, there is no antecedent. What doesn't have an antecedent? Okay, as you know, antecedent is a noun and a pronoun, and okay, which is modified by a relative pronoun. Okay, which is modified by a relative pronoun. Eat what you like. So what you like to eat. Okay, the noun has not been mentioned over here. If you know, eat food which you like, in this case we have to use which. Okay, eat tortillas, chapatis, whatever you want to say. Eat tortillas, chapatis, okay, which you like. Eat food which you like. Eat vegetable which you like. Vegetables which you like. Here, vegetables, food, whatever you know, whatever you want to say. Its noun has not been given. In this case we use what. Okay, otherwise if noun has been given, in this case we use which for non-human being. As you know, which is used for non-human being as a relative pronoun. Do what he says. Guys, point of it, do what he says. What does she said? Okay, we don't do what he says. Okay, noun has not been mentioned, we don't know what he says here in this sentence. No, so here antecedents is not a noun. Okay, here is verb. Do what he says. Whatever he says, do. We don't know what he says. Okay, the now what he says is not mentioned in this sentence. Okay, has not been mentioned in this sentence. That's why we use what. If that has been mentioned, I'm so sorry, if noun has been mentioned, work has been mentioned, what action we have to do has been mentioned in this sentence, in this case we have to use which. Okay, I repeat, do what he says. Do what he says. His do is a relative pronoun over here. And when we talk about, I'm so sorry, what is a relative pronoun? Do is a verb. What is used when we don't have an antecedent. Here no antecedent has been given. Do what makes you happy. What makes you happy? Okay, I don't know what makes you happy. Do whatever makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Relative pronoun. This is what I hate a lot. This is what I hate a lot. Okay, this is what I hate a lot. Guys, point to be noted here. What is a relative pronoun? And in this sentence, this is the same smell. Guys, I'm sorry, this is the smell which I hate a lot. Guys, point to be noted, this is what. Antecedent has not been given in this sentence, that's why we use that. Oh sorry, what. Here, this is the smell. Smell is a noun, it's an antecedent. I'm so sorry, I'm writing roughly. It's an antecedent which is a relative pronoun. Okay, which is a relative pronoun. Here, guys, point to be noted, antecedent is smell. Smell is a non-human being, a thing. Okay, that's why this is the smell which. We don't say what, we don't say who. Okay, as you know, for objects, for non-human being, we use which as a relative noun. This is the smell which I hate a lot. Guys, point to be noted, if you write this sentence, this is the same smell, this is the same smell which I hate, it's an incorrect sentence. What you have to say, this is the same smell that. Guys, point to be noted, in this case we use that. Okay, with same smell, with same we use. As you know, when these words are used with antecedent, we use that, like all, the same, the little, the few, the only, nothing, not, none, everything, anything, etc., etc. In this case we use that as a relative pronoun. This is the same smell that I hate a lot. This is the smell which I hate a lot. But guys, point to be noted, this is what. This is what I hate a lot. I hope you understood what is used when antecedent is not used as a relative pronoun. Okay, she achieved what she wanted. She achieved what she wanted. Whatever she wanted, she achieved. In the, okay, noun has not mentioned over here. Okay, what is a relative pronoun? And guys, point to be noted, you, if, oh, I'm sorry, you can wear whatever you want. You can wear whatever you want. Whatever you want, you can wear. You can wear jacket, you can wear t-shirt, you can wear sweater, whatever you want. You can wear whatever you want. Guys, point to be noted here. Whatever is a compound relative pronoun. As I mentioned you, as I taught you, a compound noun. You know, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, etc. etc. Those are compound nouns here. Whatever is a compound pronoun, relative pronoun. Here, relative pronoun. So you can wear whatever you want. Here antecedent is has not been given, had not been mentioned. We don't know what. Whatever you want to say, you can wear jacket, you can wear sweater, etc., etc. Guys, point to be noted. If this you write, you say you can wear sweater which you want. You can wear sweater, you can wear t-shirt, you can wear jacket which you want. Noun has been mentioned. In this case we have to use, you have to use which as a relative pronoun. But here in these sentences, okay, she achieved what she wanted. Noun has not been mentioned. You can wear whatever you want. Noun has not been mentioned. In this case, we use relative pronoun what. Okay, I hope you understood. I repeat, what is the only one relative pronoun that doesn't have its own relative pronoun? If we have relative pronoun, we use who, whom, which, and that. I hope you understood. In the next slide, we will see some examples. If you want to take a screenshot and note, you can. Have a look at the word. Here are some examples. You have to face what you have done. Okay, we don't know what you have done, but you have to face. Here, the thing you have done, the thing which was done by you, has not been mentioned in this sentence. That's why we use relative pronoun what. Okay, not that. If the thing, the noun has been mentioned over here, in this case we use which. As you know, we use which for non-human being objects or things. Okay, you have to face what and whatever you have done. Here you have to eat what you have cooked. Whatever you cooked, you have to eat. We don't know, okay, what you have cooked. We don't know. So if that things, okay, that food items name or the name of that items, that food has been mentioned in this sentence, in this case we use which. Okay, you have to cook rice which you have cooked. You have to eat vegetables you, okay, that means which. In this case we use which you have cooked, not what. Here the thing, the noun antecedent has not been given. In this case we use what. None, okay, none can do what she does. Guys, point to be noted, none can do what she does. We don't know what does she do. Okay, we don't know what she does, but guys, point to be noted, no one can do. Okay, none can do what she does. She's an intelligent girl. Okay, she does whatever she does, no one can do. She could, it's a relative pronoun. She could do that. She couldn't do that work what she wanted. Guys, point to be noted here in this. She couldn't do, she couldn't, could not, she could not do that work. Guys, work is a noun over here. That is an adjective. Guys, point to be noted. I'm so sorry, I'm writing roughly. It's an adjective. That is an adjective over here. Okay, that has been used as an adjective. She couldn't do that work. Work is noun over here. What she wanted. It's an incorrect sentence. Okay, here antecedent is noun, has been written over here. So in this case we use which. Guys, point to be noted. This correct answer is which. She couldn't do that work which she wanted. Okay, she wanted to do. We have, okay, it's obvious, understood in this sentence. She couldn't do the same work. Guys, point to be noted. She couldn't do the same work that she wanted. No, the same, the few, the only, some, and little, few, etc, etc, something, none, nothing. With them we use that, not what. I'm so sorry, it's not what. Now it's a correct sentence. She couldn't do that, the same work. Work is an antecedent over here. Okay, the same work that she couldn't, that she wanted. She wanted. So guys, point immediately, if you write this sentence, she couldn't do what she wanted. In this sentence, this is a correct sentence. She couldn't do what she wanted. Okay, if noun has been given in the sentence, antecedent has been given in the sentence, we use which. If the same, the only, the same, the only, the few, the little, etc, etc, with these words. Okay, when these words have been given with antecedent, we use that. I hope you know about it. This is the boy. What is talking to you is my friend. Guys, point to be noted. This is the boy. Boy is an antecedent noun, not what. We use who for why subjective case. Who is a correct answer? This is the boy who is talking to you is my friend, is my best friend. My neighbor Neha, that husband is my friend, he's an engineer. Neha is an engineer. My neighbor Neha is an engineer. Main verb of the sentence here is my neighbor Neha is an engineer, is a doctor, is a student, whatever you want to say, is an actor, is an is an actress, and whatever you want to say. My neighbor Neha, that husband. No, we say whose husband. Okay, we have to say, we have to write whose. To show possession, we use relative pronoun whose. My neighbor Neha, whose husband, his, my friend is an engineer, is an actress, whatever you want to say. Guys, point to be noted, this sentence can be written, my neighbor Neha, okay, the husband of whom. I repeat, my neighbor Neha, the husband of whom is my friend, is an engineer. This sentence can be written if, okay, here antecedent is an animal and object. In this case we use which. For example, my dog, okay, my dog Rocky, whose leg is broken, he's missing. I'm so sorry, it's an incorrect sentence. What you have to say, my dog Rocky, the leg of which is broken is missing. Okay, I repeat, my dog Rocky, the leg of which is broken is missing. It's a correct sentence. With animal we use which, the plus noun plus which, the name of which, the dog, leg of which, etc, etc. Not who, not whose. I hope you understood. So here I would love to finish this video. Not only this video, here I would love to finish. We have learned about relative pronoun, what, who, whom, which, that, whose, etc, etc. All relative pronouns have been finished over here. So I would love to finish this video over here. If you have found this video helpful, please don't forget like, subscribe and share. I'm looking forward to meeting you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, have fun.